Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, so we have all of our artists here in Miaotian. So we're just going to do a little Q&A among ourselves, and then we'll open it up to any questions that you might have. So Miaotian, first of all, amazing job.
Thank you, Andrea.
So I'd like to start by asking you what drew you to the story of Sangsheng Dui?
Good question. And first of all, before anything else, I want to say thank you to all dancers. Thank you so much. Great job. Really enjoyed. And when I first saw the Sanxing Dui is like 2 years ago, I watched a documentary movie. And this culture is from 3,000 years ago in Sichuan province, China. It looks very, very new to me because you can see that it's very different from other traditional Chinese culture. And then I just do some Google search and read a lot of materials to see what is it. And that's how I started to want to create a work from that, because when I saw the mask, saw the trees, the golden trees, and the very unique shapes, the figures, they are stayable. They're just there, but the movements just come into my mind. Yeah, they are moving in front of my eyes. Yeah.
That's what makes the best dance, when they move. What would you like the audience to learn, reflect on, and experience in watching this piece?
I don't know what's the feelings from you, the audience, but what I want to express is, for the audience, I don't only want you to watch a dance project. I want you to feel it and feel some connection with all the dancers from the props and from the space and the stage. Imagine that you are one of them. That seems like a journey, yes, from the history and from the museum, yes.
So you want it to be like an immersive experience for the audience, that they're not just spectators, but they're feeling like they're part of it. I certainly did. You have a very diverse dance background, which you can see when you see the work and all the different styles that the artists were performing, from contemporary dance to Chinese folklore and beyond. Can you tell us a little bit about your trajectory? I'm certainly curious about your trajectory as a dancer and then as a choreographer.
Of course. I started my dance journey from I was 4 years old in China. So all I train is Chinese traditional dance, classical dance, and a folk dance. And the folk dance is like from 56 ethnic group in China. So lots of different styles. And after that, I came to US and I started to connect with the ballet and contemporary modern style. And then I do some training from Paris dance. So at that time, I started to make my own piece. And I do a lot of fusion things and mix the Chinese, the Eastern style, and the Western style to create a very new style. My style, yes.
We like your style. You've been working with these artists who come from very diverse backgrounds, and we're all about that at Accent Dance and the multiculturalism. And artists today have to be versatile. What was it like working with this group of artists?
I would like to say I enjoy it. At the same time, it's challenging as well. Yeah, different dancers from has their own different, a dance background. So they make the whole piece more alive, like the theme, like this idea, the whole piece is connected. So their movements make the whole piece more, like they teach me as well. When we do the rehearsal, when I teach you, you always teach me. Yes. And when they ask me, sometimes they ask me, what's the movement, what's the meaning of this movement, or what's the meaning of the mask. I think that's a connection between us. Yeah, they need to understand this culture, and then they can present it well. Yes.
It was almost like the working with the dancers was like a cultural exchange in a way, through movement, right? You were recently interviewed by Point publication about your experience having this piece commissioned by our company. You stated that that experience was, quote, a psychological turning point in your career. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, I mean that in this commission project, I'm not only a choreographer. I'm a dancer as well. I'm like a producer. Even a producer, I need to choose, to decide the costume, the lighting, and some promotion things. Yes, I think I have more responsibility, not only for this dance, not only for this project, but for this whole team, for dance company, also for audience. Yes, hope you like it.
One, you're so sweet. One more question for you, then I'm going to pass it on to the artist to speak. But what would you like people to better understand about Chinese culture and dance, seeing your work, and generally, what should we learn?
Is there anyone very interested in Chinese dance? Okay. I want to say Chinese dance has a very long history and it's diverse. And like I said before, it has two tracks, the folklore and the traditional. So when you watch the Chinese dance, I don't want the audience only think it's from other country or it's very like a new style or it's just like a not an art style. It's not an art, but it is art. And a lot of movements are from the Chinese philosophy, like the circle, like the breath, we call it qi in Chinese, and the yin yang from Tai Chi. Yeah. So the Chinese dance has its own history and knowledge. So when you watch it, you feel some connection with us, and then try to be a part of us, and then you can get that point, get that feeling. Yes.
Well, thank you, Miaotian. That was really interesting to hear you talk about it, and I look forward to talking with you a lot more about the work and about your journey. I'm also going to pass it now to the artist. To just a few questions, like what was the best part of doing this work? Who would like to talk?
I guess I'll go. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for coming. I think it was really interesting because at first I was kind of scared. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do that movement. Like it seemed so far from what I've been doing before. But it was super interesting because, like you said, you're a dancer, and it's amazing to just be able to see you do everything so smoothly. And we were struggling with the counts and everything, and you're just like flowing through it. So I think, I don't know if I can choose like my favorite part. I think that was the question, but it's just like the process of going from something that seems very challenging to actually being able to have so much fun on stage right now. And even back there when we were rehearsing all together, I think we could feel how it was like coming together, and that felt very nice. Yeah.
Anyone else? Anyone else would like to answer that question? Just like the best part overall of not just a movement, but overall part of the experience. Wow, they're choreographing that.
Sorry, Andrea. Hi, everybody. I'm Sophia. I'm from Colombia. I think just to share with Amina, and with what everybody said, we come from very different backgrounds, but I think that overall, we use a lot of our legs, our torso, our arms, but I'm not used to articulating my hands as much. So it was very interesting just to come and realize that my hands can move and do so many things, and they can speak. So it was my favorite part, just learning how to use my hands more, if that makes sense. I mean, we're grabbing things all the time, we shake hands, but we don't acknowledge our hands. Our feet, yes, because we're standing on them all the time, but our hands, not so much.
And if you could just pass it down, I just want everybody to introduce themselves and just say where you're from and a little bit, something interesting about yourself.
Okay, hi, I'm Kayala. I'm originally from Kailua, Hawaii. And something interesting that I guess relates to the piece is that I have Chinese heritage myself, so this feels very full circle for me, so in line with the theme of the piece, really connected for me in that way.
I didn't know that.
Hello, I'm Juliette Bernstein. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. My whole family is here. I was in Philly for about 10 years. I danced with a dance company up there called Sharp Dance Company. And then this is my official first show in New York.
Hey y'all, I'm DeMonte Hack. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, and one interesting fact about me is I'm also very, very interested in choreographing and producing right now and forever, so.
Hi, good evening. My name is Uila. My pronouns are they and she. I'm also from Honolulu, Hawaii. We grew up dancing together, from Palolo. And I would say, I think something that is sort of hidden in my dance lineage that doesn't come out very often is that I'm also a hula dancer, traditional Hawaiian dance. And there are a lot of similarities across indigenous dance forms, so I saw some of those come up here as well.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily. I'm originally from Marlborough, New Jersey. And my fun fact, is it a fun fact?
It can be fun. It can be
I also teach Pilates part-time. And some friends are here as well, and also family and friends, yeah. So that's my fun fact. Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Shizuhiga. I'm originally from Okinawa, Japan. My non-dance related fun fact is that I've biked across the country.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Christine Sanders. I'm originally from New Jersey, Montclair, New Jersey. And what I also find interesting is that before this process, I was in Indian classical traditional dance, and that taught me like mudras and different things. And before that, West African dance. To see how similar each culture is in relation to the back, to the arms, to the shapes. And then I'm a Graham dancer as well, so seeing how Martha took from all these indigenous places and then put it into a technique and wielded it. But it's such an honor to learn from the original people and culture it comes from, because it fills me so much deeper in the work.
Hi again, my name is Amina. I come from France, and I'm kind of gonna go to that as well, because I just wanted to say, like, since I came to New York, like, I was trained in ballet my whole life in France, and then coming here really opened my eyes to, like, different cultures. Started with, like, West African that I never got to actually experience before, and then I got to do Mexican folklore as well, and doing this today is also, like, I don't know, I just feel very fulfilled with, like, meeting through dance. So yeah.
Okay, and we're going to make Kim come out and tell us a fun fact. Kim? Kim? One fun fact. Oh my gosh, she's so much fun.
Hi, I'm Kim Johnson, and my fun fact, what's a fun fact? I have so many fun facts.
You do. You're full of fun.
I'm full of fun. I see all these fun people in the audience, my dear friends and family. Thank you all for coming. My fun fact is Andrea Ziegelman is an awesome boss.
That's her. Okay, she knows how to do this. Anyway, everyone, please stay. It's so great to experience this with you. We really feel your love, and yeah. Let's have some food, some wine, cheese. Stay with us.
We're going to open the curtain on the side there where wine and cheese will be revealed to you now.